While NBA offenses can vary greatly from team to team and coach to coach, there is one offensive set that has taken hold across the league. It's rooted in some of the oldest strategies in the game of basketball and also has a few different names. But whatever you want to call it, there is no denying it's a key to generating good shots and easy scoring opportunities. So let's break down this mystery set so everyone can keep their eye out for it the next time you see your favorite player knock down an open shot. The action that has permeated every offense throughout the NBA this season was originally called pistol, and in its modern form is called 21. Basically, it begins with a pin down screen for a cutter who comes off that screen to get a handoff. This three-man attack generates one of the most important keys to any offense, giving the player the ability to sprint at least 15 feet into a catch on the run. The defense is almost guaranteed to be behind the play, and it's here where you can generate all sorts of open shots. Most teams prefer to dribble to the wing before centering the pass back to the trailing big across the top. This then flows to the other side of the court, where Nance Jr. sets the pin down before Thompson hands off to Porter Jr. coming out of the corner. With shooters in the weak side, defenders don't want to help as he flips in the runner. Here, the Hawks run this same action to the left side, and it allows the cutter to run into the catch around essentially two screens in a row. Notice the inside hand dribble on the catch. This isn't limited to simply attacking in one direction off the handoff. You can flip this back into a ball screen like Teague does here, finding an open three ball out of it. The ball handler might look for a quick handoff at the wing first, but you can see there's a nice built-in progression if nothing materializes, as Vince Carter doesn't screen, but uses his gravity on the cut to pull Huerter's man in before Collins hands off to him around the elbow area. Huerter can then attack with his strong hand for a nice finish. If you have a good ball handling big man, he can just bring it up himself before crossing over to the middle of the floor to initiate the pistol action, saving yourself a centering pass. Because of the initial pin down plus the handoff acting as another screen, Poole gets the wide open look. The Heat do a wonderful job with the big handling the ball to start since they have Bam Adebayo bringing it up often. They can break right into it quicker, saving themselves the pass to the middle, and there's a natural flow if the shot isn't there, as Robinson just runs another handoff to get an opening for a three. Another wrinkle they can get out of this is curling the cutter out of the corner into the lane, leaving the screener to be the guy coming off a handoff for the open shot. How about this? The cutter in the corner can just backdoor before even getting the screen, distracting Robinson's man for a split second, enabling him to break back off the handoff and into a wide open shot from deep. The trailing big also has the option of coming back to the same side the pass came from. Zizic finds Dele coming off that pin down from Osman, and when his man goes underneath the handoff, it's an open look from downtown. Sometimes defenders will relax, assuming the ball will naturally get reversed to the other side, as they catch Jared Dudley unprepared for the cut and into the handoff. Dwight reads it pretty well, but Mulder is an elite shooter going to his left, an easier way to quick release. Atlanta takes a page from the Heat playbook by going back to the same side the initial pass came from, but watch how Huerter curls around the young screen and through the lane, leaving Trey to bounce back out for the handoff. When the defense contains this, look how they run pistol on the other side for Huerter, who had crossed the court to get to the corner. This allows him to turn the corner and into the lane for the athletic finish. Here's another variation to curling the first cutter through the lane. Instead of handing off to the big who is screening, you can pass it to him and get your own pinch post action back. This finds Bowman with a lot of space for the easy 15-footer. Another way to utilize the 21 action is to base it off the big man at the high post. Here is a traditional horn set with two bigs at the elbows, and you'll see the point guard cut around the big to set the pin down for Harris, who then gets the handoff from Millsap, with plenty of openings to attack before finding the open pull-up jumper. The Cavaliers get creative with this alignment. Instead of setting a pin down, Love sets a back screen at the weak side elbow before then sprinting out to get the handoff for an open three ball. The reason this works so well is because Love's man has to hold his position to guard against the back screen so close to the basket. leaving no one to get out to Love once he runs out to the three-point line for the handoff. The Heat take a similar concept but alter it slightly. Watch how Robinson moves to set that back screen but then cuts to the opposite elbow. Now they enter the ball to the pinch post, and Robinson comes off a split to receive the ball. He's so good, he doesn't need much room at all to hit this shot. Unless you thought it was Robinson freelancing, this fake back screen is part of the play, and it helps get his man trailing from the outset, so when he comes back around for the handoff, he's got room to hop into this beauty of a triple. One of the keys to making this work is to get a player sprinting 15 feet into a catch. And it's this type of action I break down in my video detailing the 4 must-have offensive actions you need in your attack. I get on the court to explain how it all works and how to drill it. Plus, I've got 3 other vital modes of attack that will unlock your team's true scoring potential. And for this weekend only, I'm offering it to you for $20. It's over 45 minutes of great insights into how offenses work and flexible enough that you can incorporate these ideas into your team at any level. So, click on the link in the description below and order your video today. This sale price only lasts through Sunday. The Cavaliers also use horns to get Love open when the point guard himself is the guy setting the pin down for him. The handoff catches Zubac sinking too low, and it's like shooting practice for Love. Here's the same action the Warriors run for Wiggins. It forced a switch, and in a scramble allows him to blow by Porter Jr. for his patented spin move layup. I'm pretty sure Coach Kerr has written this down as a go-to play for Wiggins, and once Curry and Clay get back in the lineup, it'll be even more unstoppable anytime they want it. Denver gets into the elbow act with Jokic, running pinch post action out of the pure triangle offense. This is an automatic as Harris gets a pin down on the weak side before running off the handoff from Jokic. You can see how much space he has to operate with before hitting Zubac with the Euro layup. Here's a similar idea with better timing, as Chris uses the fake handoff out top to open him up for a handoff to Mulder, who had cut all the way across the floor before getting the screen from Wiggins and to the ball. A couple of dribbles finds him open from 17. I did catch Denver running this out of the low post, and this is all sorts of great stuff. Normally, you'd see a low post split where Millsap would screen for Harris and Jokic would pass out to the open man. Instead, he turns it into a dribble handoff, allowing Harris to attack the baseline and get the easy layup. 21 isn't limited to live play. It's just as easy to run this as an out-of-bounds play. The Warriors have been running this for years, with Lee setting a back screen that freezes his man for a second to watch the cutter. That's all the room he needs coming off this handoff and into his shooting motion from 3. The Cavs took a page out of the Warriors' book, having Delly set the back screen before coming off the handoff into a jumper from the free throw line. The Heat add a wrinkle by first having Robinson set the back screen, but then Adebayo screens for him first, and then he gets the handoff. This is too much for Fournier to handle, and it's an open look. The Nuggets use the sideline out of bounds to run pistol to the other side, causing Barton's man to weave through a maze of bodies until it's too late to contest this floater. And here are the Warriors getting the action from a baseline out of bounds play. Watch the inbounder set the slice screen along the baseline before sprinting to the handoff. Bowman wastes no time breaking back to the baseline and gets himself a little runner. So there you have it, sports fans. Pistol action has been alive and well on the basketball court for almost the entire history of the game. And when combined with the shooting and dribbling skills of today's modern players, you can see why it's such a vital part of any team's offense at any level, which is why you should check out my 4 must-have offensive actions. You'll find out how to implement this in your offense, plus 3 other vital actions that will help unlock your team's true offensive potential. Don't hold your team back any longer. And also, don't forget to like this video and hit the subscribe button and comment down below. Because after all, at B-Ball Breakdown, we're not a channel, we're a conversation. You in?